This is literally all of my Cricut stuff. I have so many items. It's gotten pretty out of hand. So I've got this basket full of different types of vinyl. I was actually not gifted, but a friend of mine gave away some Cricut stuff. So I have all of this box full of Cricut stuff. And I just did a shipment from Cricut, so I've got the t-shirt, and I also got all of this paper. So I'm going to be organizing it all into this Sprouts box. I am not allowed to buy anything that will not fit into this tote. That's kind of the rule because it is so big. But it's also a good way to stay organized and limit yourself from becoming a hoarder. So let's start filling her up. When organizing a lot of products, you want to make sure that you can find everything within seconds, not minutes or hours. So definitely organize all your products by type and size. So I organized all of the Cricut Infusible Ink t-shirts by size, which really wasn't that hard because there's only 4 of them. But if you have a lot more, it could be a time saver. Next, consider what types of vinyl you have, split them up, make sure that your iron-on and your regular vinyl, your permanent vinyl are on separate sides or separate areas. Separating your different types of materials is really going to cut down your time of looking for things, and you'll know in a moment what you have and what you don't have. You won't be sitting there saying, okay, I think I have glue, but I don't know if it's iron-on or permanent vinyl. You'll know right then and there, okay, yes, I need to go to the store or I don't. When it comes to value packs, you can save a lot of money. This one literally I got for like $9 for these 6 rolls. Go ahead and open them up. Each roll is going to have the instructions on them, so you don't have to keep them all bunched together, and it's going to make it a lot easier to rifle through your collection. I am a huge paper crafter, so I got these paper pads from Cricut.com, got a smashing deal. Go check out that video to see how much I paid for these. It was crazy. What I'm going to suggest is putting them on the side, somewhere easily accessible. You don't want them at the bottom of the bin because then you're going to have to take everything out of the bin and it's just going to be a lot more work. Use the same concept for any other types of material you have. So I have a iron-on decal, so I'm going to put that next to my iron-on vinyl, and then I'm going to put my new mats on the side of the box as well. Onto the dreaded basket. For this you're going to need some rubber bands, so go ahead and break out your stash and let's get to rolling. So this is where all of my stuff goes once I complete a project, and I don't feel like putting it away because sometimes you get lazy after working on a hard project. So this has all my scraps in it, stuff that doesn't belong in it, and yeah. So I don't want to have a scrap bin anymore, so I'm getting rid of this entirely. I'm not going to allow myself to do this because it just becomes more work in the end. So go ahead and roll up those scraps right onto the roll with everything else. Tiny scraps like this, you might as well just throw away because it's going to cause you more trouble than they're worth. And little pieces like this, where the vinyl looks kind of used and worn, also want to throw it away. If you have like a project in mind, like I do for this one, I'm going to keep it and just roll it around the tube. I'm going to do the same thing for this larger black piece of vinyl. I know that it is iron-on, so I'm going to dig it out and I'm just going to put it on top of the new one. And there we go. That way before I start a new roll, I already know that I have some that's good and open. Next, for those that you don't have the packaging for, just go ahead and rubber band them together and stick them on the side that you know they belong to, and your guess will be as good as any to see what heat to use on them. Alright, so here are the final results. I've got my new mats, my iron-on vinyl, my new t-shirts, my one thing of infusible ink, my regular vinyl, and of course, my paper packs. I hope you enjoyed this video and all of the tips, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!